Good afternoon, guys. We are here at the Speakeasy preparing for the Barbecue and Barrel event happening on Wednesday. Listen, they are kicking things off with some great appetizers, beer cheese, these bourbon-soaked ribs, and the food Shannon was talking about that they're serving from Bluegrass Catering is phenomenal. The fun part of it is you get to learn about bourbon and barrel strength bourbon at that. Tim Niddle is with us, and Tim is quite the professional when it comes to bourbon. Distilled Living, you're with, and you do all kinds of things in the bourbon world, my dear.
Yeah, we talk about how bourbon is made, get an understanding of the process, what makes it special, why most of it comes from Kentucky, what makes it America's native spirit, how to appreciate it and judge it like a professional spirits judge would, and how to use it in cocktails.
Now, how do you do that? Because I feel like I'm kind of on the professional level of being a bourbon taster, but clearly I'm not.
Well, there's a lot that goes into it. There's a lot of breathing techniques, knowing how to swirl it, how to breathe it correctly so you don't burn your olfactory membranes with all of the high-proof nature of the bourbon. There's a lot more intricacy than in a wine tasting because wine is so much lower alcohol content. So we're getting into a bourbon tasting. There are really a lot of techniques. There are opening it up with a few drops of water, various things like that we can do, doing comparison and learning to taste everything that went into the product.
Man, it sounds like fun. Okay, yeah. That's what's happening here at Barbecue and Barrel on Wednesday. And this is what else is happening is you're shaking up a fantastic cocktail. Let's get started. Tell folks how to make it.
All right, so this is a sparkling cherry cocktail, bourbon cocktail. I'm going to start with just 6 cherries that I've cut in half.
Fresh cherries there.
Yep, fresh cherries. They don't go on the bottom because we're not muddling this. We're going to use the ice to break up the cherry and extract the juice.
Okay. Add some ice to it. About how much?
You just fill it up.
Okay.
Fill it right up to the top. Now we're going to use cherry bitters. You always want a bitter as a contrast in a lot of your cocktails. If you're not using a sour, you go with bitter. So we're going to do 2 to 3 dashes of that.
And you came up with this on your own, didn't you?
Yeah, this is my own recipe, trying to showcase the flavors. There's often a very strong cherry note in these barrel strength bourbons, so I wanted to play off of that note. We got ½ ounce of simple syrup here to give it a little bit of sweetness, but not too much. And then 2 ounces of bourbon.
Now, is this barrel strength? Will you be serving barrel strength?
This is what we're using in the cocktail as well.
Of course it is. We're talking Barbecue and Barrel. Now listen, you can get your tickets for the event happening here at the Speakeasy Wednesday, and you can do that through Eventbrite. Check out Speakeasy Facebook page as well. How much bourbon are you putting in there? 2
ounces. So this is a hefty cocktail.
Okay. I'm all right with it.
Full pour here.
And then you're going to shake it up.
Absolutely.
Get it shooken or shaken? What's the proper term for that? Shake it up.
Shake it up. In past tense, it's a shaken cocktail.
Shake that cocktail up and let me have a taste of it. Join Tim here on Wednesday, Barbecue and Barrel event at the Speakeasy. All right, Barbecue and Barrel, you can have a specialty cocktail too. Get your tickets now. I'm Deanne Stevens, out and about. Cheers. Back to you guys.